It's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
No, we changed it. Oh.
Jackson now. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his third touchdown on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
15 yards through the air. It's a Browns first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys are...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. 79 Bronco. Curve 19. Curve 19. Take go.
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Report. No.
2nd down, Jackson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A run now with McLaughlin. He will have a Ravens 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
18, run, Buffalo 18. 70 range, 70 range. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
19 light. Hey, smash Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight. Big.
Marshall is on the move.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
He'll look to throw.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
79 Broncos. Come 19. Come 19. They smash. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Browns get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself. And the Ravens have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This one caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play.
And he's got another one. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
19 right.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
19 tight. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll find his running back, Cook. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Cleveland.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that one incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. Now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long for Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
No, we changed it. What is it? Go.
Now Jackson. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he will score again. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Marshall is on the move.
79 Bronco. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go. Warriors 70. 18. Pioneer.
Marshall is on the move.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. To his tight end, Njoku. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Marshall is on the move.
18.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Check.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Left knee, 19. Go, Reed. Go. Check, go.
In the red zone now. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
You. To the hood. Hey, middle. Go right here. Finish it up.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey. You are X.
Here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Marshall is on the move.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Street. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Marshall is on the move. back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric.
And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Jaleel McLaughlin, touchdown Ravens. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
13.
Now, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that It's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle.
Now give on the ground, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal.
I'm going to go. Go.
They'll run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Baltimore. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
He'll try the right side this time. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Jackson now. Now he's loose down the right sideline. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Throwing Jackson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
2nd and goal. Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back to the 15-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
19 Lion. Ready. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Check, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back. Look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Second down, Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox, that on for hours, I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital and then we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the Bay, watch the women, I curse. Don't meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Stats up, I'm living out my dreams, hell yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, hell yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. They clear that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, hell yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, hell yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, hell yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
She ate, she ate, she ate away. She ate, she ate, she ate away.